On the serene shores of Adelaide Beach in 1948, a silent figure rests against the seawall, his well-dressed appearance hiding a mystery. Two police officers arrive, their focused gazes sweeping over the scene. Searching for answers in the tranquil setting, the kneeling officer leans in, his expression grim as he notes the absence of a wallet, deepening the enigma. A closer inspection reveals a chilling detail: the labels meticulously cut from the man's clothing, shrouding his identity in deliberate obscurity. Inside the Adelaide police station, detectives gather, their focus sharp as they examine the grim tableau of evidence. A neatly folded suit rests ominously beside a worn leather wallet, each object whispering secrets of a life abruptly ended. A frayed ticket stub lies amidst the evidence, a silent witness to the victim's last journey. The coroner adjusts his spectacles, his gaze somber as he prepares to deliver his unsettling initial report. He announces, "I suspect poison." An unsettling suspicion lingers, casting a pall over the room as the weight of the unknown settles heavily upon them. Adelaide train station, 1948. A forgotten suitcase rests forlornly near a discarded train ticket. Police officers arrive, their expressions grim as they approach the abandoned luggage. The suitcase is opened, revealing clothing with the labels meticulously removed. A set of stenciling tools gleams ominously beside a gleaming knife. The officers exchange knowing glances, the contents of the suitcase painting a troubling picture. In the heart of the Adelaide police station, a silent mystery unfolds on a weathered desk. A scrap of paper lies innocuously on the desk, bearing cryptic words. The chilling message, Taman Shud, hints at secrets hidden in plain sight. Each letter of Taman Shud screams with untold stories and unanswered questions. The desk remains still and silent, the paper resting atop it, waiting to reveal the truth. In the soft glow of her screens, Posey is a digital native, lost in the labyrinth of cold case files. The year is 2025, and Posey is on a mission, sifting through digital relics of a bygone era. AI tools hum in the background, tireless assistance in Posey's quest for overlooked clues. Each line of code, each digital file, is a thread in the unsolved mystery of the Summerton Man. The room is quiet, save for the soft clicks of Posey's keyboard and the low hum of her computer. Posey remains still, her gaze unwavering as she seeks to unravel the past. Posey walks along the beach, the year 2025 shimmering around her. She pauses, the ghosts of 1948 swirling in her mind's eye. Kneeling, Posey carefully examines the sand with a magnifying glass, seeking long-lost clues. Her focused gaze sweeps across the seawall, each crack and crevice holding a potential secret. In Posey's bedroom, an AI display illuminates the space, showcasing a detailed reconstruction of the Summerton Man's face. The reconstruction highlights the distinct ballet-toned calves, a testament to dedicated dance. The calves suggest a life dedicated to the art of dance. The AI reveals a rare ear trait in the reconstruction, a subtle clue to the man's identity. This subtle detail could unlock a long-lost secret. In the tranquil Adelaide library, sunlight filters through grand windows, casting long shadows. Posey delves deep into the secrets of the Rubaiyat, her expression intense. Old books surround her, each page a potential clue in a complex game of espionage. The library is silent, save for the soft rustle of pages turning and the gentle hum of her laptop. Dust motes dance in the sunlit air, each particle a tiny witness to her relentless pursuit. Posey pieces together fragments of history, determined to unlock the Rubaiyat's coded secrets. In the quiet of her room, Posey's AI softly hums, a digital sentinel guarding secrets within the holographic display. Virtual tendrils probe the digital recreation, each line of code shimmering with encrypted mystery. The Rubaiyat's handwritten code resists decryption, its secrets stubbornly guarded within the digital realm. The holographic display casts a soft glow, illuminating Posey's room with the promise of secrets waiting to be unlocked. The Adelaide hospital room, bathed in stripes of sunlight, feels both sterile and intimate. Jestyn stands, her unease growing as scrutiny tightens around her. Her voice trembles slightly as she insists, "I don't know him." Her fear intensifies, threatening to betray the secrets she guards. In the soft glow of multiple monitors, Posey is immersed in her digital world. Her desk, a command center of cascading code. The room transforms into a symphony of light and shadow as Posey's AI diligently conducts a complex search. The glow from the monitors reflects in Posey's focused eyes, the digital cascade painting her face with determination. The lines of code become a visual ballet, each string a step closer to unveiling the hidden truths Posey seeks. Sunlight bathes Posey's room, illuminating the swirling dust and casting a warm glow over her intense focus. In a room overflowing with research, Posey is surrounded by the scent of old paper and strong coffee. She stares intently at the corkboard, a web of red string connecting photos and newspaper clippings. She traces connections with a red marker, muttering, lost in her intricate theories about the Summerton Man. The room is a testament to her obsession, every surface a canvas for her investigation. Inside Posey's bedroom, a corkboard becomes a canvas of obsession, its surface alive with photos, clippings, and cryptic connections. Her brow furrows, a storm of thoughts brewing as she navigates the labyrinth of secrets and lies. The possibility of a hidden relationship between Jestyn and the Summerton Man hangs heavy in the air. She reaches out, her fingers tracing the faded edges of Jestyn's photograph, lost in contemplation. Time seems to stand still as she studies Jestyn's face, searching for answers in the silent gaze of the past. In her room, Posey sits amidst stacks of documents and books, a focused intensity in her eyes. Her gaze is fixed on a file, its label, Summerton Man, hinting at mysteries yet unsolved. In a moment of reflection, she questions the official conclusion. The theory is suicide, but where is the note? Doubt clouds her features, the quiet of the room amplifying her skepticism. Posey voices her disbelief, highlighting a critical omission. No one commits suicide without leaving a note. The unsolved case weighs heavily on her, each document a silent challenge to her resolve. In her bedroom, Posey is surrounded by a sea of files and books, lost in the enigma of the Summerton Man. Her fingers dance across the holographic screen, zooming in on the grim details of autopsy reports. Toxicology analyses flash across the screen, each finding deepening the mystery and fueling her growing suspicion. Posey reviews the data, her brow furrows, and a profound suspicion begins to take root in her mind. In the dim light of her room, Posey sits absorbed at her desk, her face illuminated by a holographic screen. Her brow furrows with intense concentration as she navigates through complex chemical diagrams and obscure articles. She researches tetrodotoxin and other rare poisons, her focus unwavering. The holographic screen casts an eerie glow on her face as she delves deeper into the mysteries surrounding the Summerton Man. The dimly lit room heightens the intensity of her investigation as Posey remains consumed by her research. Within the advanced labs of the University of Adelaide, researchers meticulously analyze samples, seeking answers from the past. Each strand of hair holds secrets as the researchers delve deeper into the genetic code of the Summerton Man. The DNA sequencers whir, translating ancient mysteries into modern data. Concentration hangs heavy as the team edges closer to unraveling a decades-old enigma. In the quiet hum of the lab, history and technology converge, seeking to reveal a long-lost identity. In the quiet of her room, Posey's face is illuminated by the cold glow of her laptop screen, a silent witness to the tension building within her. The results are in. She scrolls through the digital labyrinth of DNA results, each line a step closer to the truth. Her breath hitches, a moment suspended in time as the revelation dawns. The Summerton Man is identified as Carl Webb, an Australian engineer. In the stark glow of her computer, Posey begins her search, each keystroke echoing in the quiet room. The search bar reflects her focused intent as she types Carl Webb. She adds the loaded term spy, her expression hardening with a mix of determination and apprehension. The search results appear, But Posey's hopes begin to wane as she finds nothing definitive. Frustration mounts as the digital void offers no concrete evidence, leaving Posey in a state of uncertainty. The lack of evidence deepens the mystery, as Posey remains trapped in a labyrinth of digital ambiguity. The lab buzzes with anticipation as researchers gather, their faces lit by the glow of computer screens. A second Rubaiyat appears, its pages mirroring the first, sending a ripple of shock through the room. Whispers fill the air, as the eerie similarity in handwriting confirms their worst fears. The weight of the revelation hangs heavy. Another spy lurks among them. Sunlight floods Posey's bedroom, illuminating the stillness of the morning. Posey sits on the edge of her bed, lost in a sea of old photographs. A thoughtful expression graces her face as she pores over the images, searching for answers. A sudden jolt of surprise flashes across Posey's face as a connection forms in her mind. Jestyn's son, Robin, shares the Summerton Man's rare ear trait. Posey's eyes widen as a realization dawns. A secret child, a hidden connection. Under a star-dusted sky, gentle waves whisper secrets to the shore. A lone man emerges from the shadows, his steps faltering like a puppet with severed strings. He staggers through the night, lost in a haze of disorientation. His movements are erratic, as if caught in a silent, desperate dance. The beach stretches into darkness, mirroring the depths of his clouded mind. Sunlight bathes Posey's room in a golden glow, illuminating swirling dust motes as she stands amidst a sea of files and books. Her focus narrows on documents detailing Cold War-era tests near Adelaide, each page a piece of a forgotten puzzle. Pinned to the wall, a map reveals circled locations, each a silent witness to a past shrouded in secrecy. A faded line on a report captures her attention, her brow furrowed as she traces its path, seeking answers in its cryptic curves. Beside her, a half-empty mug of coffee stands guard next to a laptop displaying haunting images of radiation test sites. The weight of history presses down as Posey stands, her gaze fixed on the images, the room a silent testament to her relentless pursuit of truth. In the heart of the University of Adelaide, a researcher stands poised, ready to challenge long-held beliefs. Bathed in the soft glow of the projector, complex data dances across the screen, teasing at secrets of the Summerton Man. Their voice resonates with conviction, dismissing whispers of espionage and hinting at a far more personal motive. A hush falls over the lecture hall as the audience is captivated, each face a canvas of intrigue and anticipation. The researchers' passion ignites the room, challenging everything they thought they knew about the Summerton Man case. In a room awash with paper and photographs, Posey immerses herself in a labyrinth of evidence, seeking clarity. Red string connects faces and facts. On a corkboard, a visual web of intrigue and secrets. Toxicology reports and financial records become pieces of a grim puzzle. Posey's brow furrows as she confronts the fragmented narrative. A chilling realization dawns in Posey's eyes. Posey whispers, her voice heavy with revelation. It wasn't the business deal. It was the affair. In the solitude of her room, Posey confronts the cryptic cipher, her mind racing with possibilities. Is it a personal message, a hidden plea, or merely a deceptive trick? Posey's mind swirls with uncertainty, the enigma deepening with each passing moment. She holds the cipher, studying every symbol, searching for a pattern, a clue, a flicker of truth. Posey considers the cipher, her determination growing. On the sun-kissed sands of Adelaide Beach, Posey stands, a solitary figure against the endless horizon. The vast ocean whispers secrets as gentle waves embrace the shore, mirroring the turmoil within Posey's contemplative gaze. Lost in thought, she grapples with the lingering mysteries of the case, her mind a battlefield of unanswered questions. The haunting echoes of unresolved details cling to her, as Posey remains still, a statue carved from thought and determination. In the solitude of her bedroom, Posey concludes her case with a swift, decisive action. The file snaps shut, marking the end of one mystery and the beginning of another. A spark of mischief lights up Posey's eyes, hinting at her next adventure. A playful smile teases the corner of her lips as she contemplates her destination. With a mix of excitement and determination, Posey declares, "Alaska Triangle, here I come." Under the relentless Australian sun, a lone fisherman squints, his weathered face a testament to years at sea. His foot strikes something solid beneath the sand. A grim discovery awaits. He recoils violently, his eyes widening in stark terror at the sight of a body half buried in the golden sand. Panic sets in, and he backs away, his face etched with horror. Driven by fear and urgency, he turns and flees to alert the authorities, leaving the haunting scene behind. The fluorescent lights cast a sterile glow over the cold steel table in the 1948 morgue. A middle-aged coroner peers down, his brow furrowed in concentration. Gloved hands probe gently, seeking answers in the pale flesh. He pauses, a flicker of confusion crossing his face as he finds no obvious wounds. The air hangs heavy, thick with disinfectant and an unsettling, indefinable scent. The mystery deepens in the heart of the silent morgue. Inside the smoke-filled police station, weary detectives gather around a scarred table. Each breath hangs heavy with unspoken questions. A weary-eyed witness begins to recount the events of the previous night. The witness describes the man on the beach. Each version of the story twists slightly, adding to the growing mystery. The detectives exchange uncertain glances, the truth shrouded in smoke and fragmented memories. Beneath the cloak of night, a tranquil beach scene unfolds, where the rhythmic serenade of waves sets a serene stage. A couple walks hand in hand, their laughter mingling with the ocean's murmur, painting a picture of carefree joy. Their lighthearted sounds mask an unsettling secret hidden in the shadows, where darkness conceals an ominous presence. Unseen, a man lies motionless, his stillness a stark contrast to the lively ambiance surrounding him. In the quiet of the night, the waves whisper secrets, oblivious to the silent drama playing out just a few feet away. The couple's joy remains undisturbed, unaware that their laughter echoes beside a scene of silent tragedy. In the hushed library, sunlight filters through towering bookshelves, illuminating dancing dust motes. Amid the quiet, a librarian greets two detectives with a polite smile. The younger detective stands eager, ready to delve into the mysteries hidden within the books. The world-weary detective stands beside him, a stark contrast to his youthful enthusiasm. Inside the dimly lit police station, detectives gather, their fedoras casting long shadows. A detective holds a torn piece of paper, the edges jagged and uneven. He compares the paper to an aged, leather-bound book, the Rubaiyat. His brow furrows in concentration as he studies the similarities and differences. Tension hangs heavy in the air, thick with cigarette smoke and unspoken questions. The fate of the investigation rests on this fragile comparison. In the sterile environment of a 1948 hospital, a team of doctors gathers, their faces etched with concern. Under harsh lights, they meticulously examine the body, seeking answers in the silence of death. Each test, each probe, offers no solace, only deepening the mystery. The instruments glint, reflecting the cold reality of their fruitless search. Frustration mounts as they find no trace of poison, no explanation for the sudden demise. The cause of death remains a baffling enigma, a puzzle wrapped in silence. In the bustling police station of 1948, detectives meticulously ink fingerprints, their focus absolute. Each print is carefully transferred to a card, a crucial piece of the puzzle in their global quest. The detectives carefully package each card, maintaining unwavering attention to detail. Labels are affixed with precision, each one a key to unlocking the suspect's identity across borders. The packaged fingerprints await dispatch, symbols of a global effort to bring one man to justice. In the tranquil expanse of the cemetery, the camera pans across an empty, grassy field where secrets lie buried beneath the earth. A simple, wooden cross marks a grave, a stark reminder of the unknown identity of the Summerton Man. Freshly turned earth contrasts with the weathered headstones, a poignant symbol of life's fleeting passage and enduring mysteries. This is the final resting place of the Summerton Man, his identity shrouded in mystery, his grave marked only by the crude cross. In her room, Posey is absorbed in the glow of a holographic display, lost in a world of espionage history. Her fingers dance across the interface, navigating through digitized archives with practiced ease. Surrounded by books and vintage spy novels, Posey immerses herself in Cold War espionage. Posey remains engrossed, consumed by her research into Australia's secret past. Sunlight floods Posey's room, illuminating vintage tech posters and sci-fi dreams. Posey sits absorbed, a holographic screen casting an eerie glow on her face. She leans closer, her brow furrowed, lost in the mysteries of ACO's past. The holographic display flickers softly, casting dancing shadows across the room. In the quiet of her room, Posey delves deeper into the secrets of history. In the veiled light of her room, Posey is seated at her desk, a fortress of files and photos surrounding her. Sunlight barely claws through the drawn curtains, casting the room in a dim, determined gloom. Her gaze is fixed, lost in the labyrinth of the Summerton Man's mystery. Each document, each photograph, a piece of a puzzle she is determined to solve. The weight of unanswered questions hangs heavy in the air, fueling her relentless pursuit. Posey pores over the documents, the Summerton Man's enigma consuming her every thought. In her bedroom, Posey's mind races with the possibility that the Summerton Man's fate was sealed by a simple error. Lost in thought, Posey considers how easily identities can be mistaken, leading to tragic consequences. The mystery of the Summerton Man deepens as Posey envisions a web of mistaken identities and unfortunate coincidences. Driven by the need to uncover the truth, Posey resolves to explore every angle, determined to unravel the enigma surrounding the Summerton Man. Posey sits alone in her room, a beacon of light illuminating her focused brow. Her concentration deepens as she navigates through articles detailing the insidious signs of digitalis poisoning. The holographic glow casts an eerie light, highlighting the functional, almost sterile design of her room. Wires and circuit boards weave through the decor, hinting at a life intertwined with technology. The sterile environment offers no comfort, only the cold, hard reality of her digital quest. Posey sits alone in her room, the cold light of the laptop screen casting shadows across her worried face. Her brow furrows as she delves deeper into the grim details of barbiturate poisoning. Each word on the screen seems to weigh heavily on her, deepening the lines of concern etched on her face. She pauses, her expression a mask of deep concentration as she absorbs the gravity of the information. In the heart of the university lab, a team of researchers gathers, their faces reflecting the digital glow. The Rubaiyat lies open, its ancient script magnified, inviting a deep dive into secrets of old. Each stroke and pattern of the ancient handwriting comes alive, under the scrutiny of the modern researchers. The lab is filled with anticipation, as the researchers analyze every detail with meticulous care. Inside the bustling university lab, a sense of anticipation hangs heavy in the air. As researchers converge around cluttered desks, monitors glow with complex code, reflecting in the focused eyes of the scientists. Each line of code is scrutinized, every algorithm tested, as they delve deeper into the digital labyrinth. They use various methods, from complex algorithms to intuitive leaps, to decipher the code. The air crackles with intensity as they push the boundaries of science. The fate of discovery hangs in the balance, dependent on their collective intellect and unwavering resolve. In the bright glow of her holographic workstation, Posey's fingers dance across the virtual keyboard. Her brow furrows as she navigates the intricate lines of code. Amidst the scattered chaos of coffee cups and papers, she pauses, a sudden realization flashing in her eyes. A breakthrough ignites her focus, cutting through the surrounding clutter. In the bright morning light of her bedroom, Posey begins her exploration. She stares intently at the screen, the complex code filling her vision. Posey begins to consider the possibility that the code is a cryptographic system, her Her fingers dance across the keyboard as she tests different decryption methods. Frustration mounts as each attempt fails, the complexity of the code taunting her. Posey leans back, a glimmer of determination in her eyes, ready to delve deeper. Inside Posey's room, a holographic display casts an ethereal glow, revealing her intense focus amidst a sanctuary of cryptography books. Posey navigates through the digital archives, her concentration deepening. Books on cryptography surround her, each a silent testament to her dedication. Her brow furrows further, hinting at the complex challenges she faces in her digital quest. The room is silent, except for the soft hum of technology, underscoring the intensity of her solitary pursuit. In the vibrant setting of 2025, Posey's room is awash with technological light, illuminating her focused study. Amidst a sea of books, Posey's insatiable curiosity drives her deep into historical documents. She pores over complex diagrams, her brow furrowed in concentration, lost in thought. Posey remains absorbed in her research, the holographic display casting an ethereal glow on her face. Posey's bedroom is a sanctuary of knowledge, where the past flickers to life on glowing screens. Bathed in the eerie light of the screens, Posey hunches over her desk, a silhouette consumed by the Cold War. Her brow is furrowed, a storm of thoughts brewing as she pores over the intricate details of a world once divided. Each document, each news article, adds weight to her quest, pulling her deeper into the heart of a bygone era. The cool glow reflects in her eyes, mirroring the intensity of her focus. In the bright sunlight of her room, Posey sits immersed in a world of scattered papers and books. The dust motes dance around her as she intensely studies a document, her focus absolute. Posey shifts slightly, her eyes still locked on the document. The sunlight catches the edges of the papers, highlighting the intensity of her concentration. Posey leans forward, her expression deepening as she absorbs every detail. The room is still, save for the dancing dust, as Posey remains absorbed. In the soft glow of a futuristic morning, Posey sits absorbed at her desk, a beacon of focus in her private space. The holographic display casts an ethereal light, revealing ancient texts. Posey's fingers dance across the interface, a flurry of precise movements. She summons long-forgotten scholarly articles. The room is silent, except for the soft hum of technology. In her sun-drenched bedroom, Posey sits surrounded by a sea of books and papers. Sunlight filters through the window, illuminating the quiet chaos of her personal study. She delicately turns the pages of the Rubaiyat, her brow furrowed in thought. Lost in the verses, Posey's expression deepens, hinting at profound contemplation. In her room, Posey is bathed in the ethereal glow of a holographic screen, lost in the world of Omar Khayyam. Posey scrolls through a cascade of images and articles, each a window into the past. Around her, books dedicated to Persian history, mathematics, and poetry create a sanctuary of knowledge. Each page turned, each article read, deepens her immersion into a world of ancient wisdom and timeless verse. The room transforms into a portal, bridging the gap between the present and the poetic soul of Omar Khayyam. In her sun-drenched bedroom, Posey sits, lost in thought amidst a sea of books and papers. The verses of the Rubaiyat whisper to Posey, each word a gentle reminder of life's fleeting beauty. Lost in contemplation, Posey's gaze softens as she considers the ephemeral nature of existence. Sunlight warms the room as Posey reflects on the inevitable end that awaits all. The scattered books and papers fade into the background as Posey's thoughts deepen. Posey's quiet moment is a poignant meditation on the transient beauty of life and the acceptance of its end. In the soft light of her bedroom, Posey sits absorbed, the holographic screen casting a futuristic glow. Her fingers dance across the holographic interface, each scroll revealing echoes of Adelaide's past. Historical documents flicker across the screen, each image a piece of a puzzle she is determined to solve. Concentration etches lines on her face as she delves deeper into the digital archives, searching for answers. Posey's focus intensifies as the fragments of history begin to coalesce, hinting at revelations hidden within Adelaide. Sunlight fills Posey's room, each ray illuminating a world of stories held within overflowing bookshelves. Dust motes dance in golden light, as if the room itself is breathing with tales untold. In the heart of this literary sanctuary, a holographic projector awakens, bringing Adelaide from the 1940s to life. The projector casts images of Adelaide from the 1940s, a ghostly echo of a bygone era. Posey's bedroom is transformed into a bridge between worlds, where the past and future meet. In the soft glow of a holographic display, Posey immerses herself in the study of Adelaide's geography. Her focus intensifies as maps and data coalesce around her, painting a vivid three-dimensional picture of the region. The holographic maps swirl around Posey, each detail meticulously examined. Posey remains absorbed in her research, the holographic display casting a futuristic glow across her features. Bathed in the soft glow of a holographic display, Posey's room is a sanctuary of youthful dreams and scientific curiosity. Sunlight filters through the window, casting a golden hue upon the dust motes dancing in the air, adding a touch of magic to Posey's world. Posey's brow furrows in concentration as she navigates the complexities of the holographic interface, her young mind grappling with the wonders of science. The holographic display flickers with vibrant colors and intricate designs, reflecting Posey's boundless imagination and thirst for knowledge. Surrounded by her books and science projects, Posey is a picture of youthful curiosity and intellectual fervor, her spirit ignited by the pursuit of discovery. In Posey's world, science is not just a subject, but a playground of endless possibilities, where dreams take flight and imagination knows no bounds. In the soft glow of a holographic display, Posey sits absorbed at her desk, lines of code dancing before her eyes. Economic data shimmers across the screen, reflecting in her furrowed brow as she delves deeper into Adelaide's financial intricacies. The room fades into shadow as Posey remains locked in her digital world, her focus unwavering. Her fingers twitch slightly, ready to manipulate the streams of information flowing across the screen. Total concentration etches itself onto her face, her determination growing with each passing moment. Bathed in morning light, Posey sits poised in her bedroom, ready to explore the digital world. An interactive holographic textbook hovers before her, a gateway to knowledge. Sunlight dances through the air, illuminating the dust motes that swirl around Posey. With stylus in hand, she delicately touches the screen, her brow furrowed in concentration. She pauses, momentarily lost in thought, as she considers the information before her. The holographic textbook glows softly, casting a gentle light on Posey's eager face. In the soft glow of her computer, Posey dives deep into the digital sea, her focus absolute. Adelaide's demographics unfold before her, each data point a piece of a complex puzzle. Her brow furrows, a silent testament to the intensity of her scrutiny. Posey absorbs every detail, determined to understand the city's heartbeat. The weight of her task is evident in her focused gaze. Sunlight fills Posey's room, a bright stage for her academic endeavors. Dust motes dance in the sunbeams as Posey remains absorbed in her studies. She is deeply immersed in the intricacies of Adelaide's education system. Her brow furrows deeper as she navigates the complexities of the curriculum. Posey's focus sharpens, determined to master the details of Adelaide's educational landscape. In the tranquil solitude of her room, Posey immerses herself in the digital world, her brow furrowed with intense focus. The soft glow of the laptop paints her face with a studious light, casting shadows that dance with the weight of her research. Scattered papers whisper tales of sleepless nights and relentless dedication. Each complex chart and data point pulls her deeper into the labyrinth of Adelaide's healthcare system. The room, though neat, betrays the chaos of her thoughts, a sanctuary-turned-battleground of intellect. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, Posey navigates the intricate pathways of information, seeking answers that lie hidden beneath layers of data. In the vibrant bedroom of 2025, Posey sits at her desk, lost in the allure of holographic Adelaide. The holographic display shimmers with images of sleek, driverless vehicles flowing through Adelaide's futuristic streets. Posey gestures at the holographic image, dreaming of a world where technology and nature coexist. Advanced technology and environmental preservation posters adorn the walls, reflecting Posey's dreams. Bathed in the glow of the holographic city, Posey is entranced by the possibilities of the future. Posey is engulfed in the radiant glow of a holographic display, her focus absolute. Lines of code dance across the screen as Posey delves deeper into Adelaide's communication system. Her brow furrows with intense concentration as she navigates the complexities of the system. The holographic light casts shadows on her face, heightening the sense of her dedication. Posey remains absorbed, the future of communication resting on her focused efforts. In the vibrant chaos of her room, Posey sits absorbed, the holographic glow painting her face with digital light. Images of Adelaide dance across the screen, a kaleidoscope of news, feeds, and ads. Her fingers glide through the virtual world, each scroll a deeper dive into Adelaide's digital existence. Posters of synth-pop idols watch over the scene, their neon colors a stark contrast to the seriousness of Posey's task. Discarded VR headsets lie scattered on the floor, silent witnesses to countless hours of virtual escape and exploration. In the subdued light of her room, Posey is consumed by the holographic display, her focus absolute. The room is plain, a stark contrast to the complexity of the data that swirls around Posey. Posey navigates the streams of data, her fingers dancing across the holographic interface. Momentarily, Posey pauses, her brow furrowed in thought as she transcribes notes onto her digital notepad. Her intense dedication is palpable in the quiet intensity of her focus. Sunlight drenches Posey's room, where Adelaide's landmarks adorn the walls, a silent backdrop to her intense focus. Posey sits amidst a sea of research, her brow furrowed in concentration as she delves into the city's intricate structure. Her desk, a battleground of knowledge, is strewn with books and notes, each piece a clue in her quest. Each document pulls her deeper into the labyrinthine corridors of Adelaide's governance. The city's blueprint lies before her, a puzzle of power and influence waiting to be solved. Posey's mind races, connecting threads of information, piecing together the city's hidden machinery. Bathed in sunlight, Posey sits amidst a sea of books, her focus absolute. The glow of the laptop illuminates her face as she delves into the mysteries of Summerton Beach. Her fingers fly across the keyboard, each click echoing in the quiet room. Occasionally, she pauses, pen in hand, to capture a fleeting thought in her worn notebook. Dust motes dance in the sunbeams, silent witnesses to her relentless pursuit of knowledge. The room is filled with a quiet intensity as she pieces together the fragments of history. In the tranquil stillness of her sun-drenched bedroom, Posey, a young girl with eyes full of wonder, embarks on a journey of discovery. Sunlight bathes the room, illuminating a world globe and books scattered around her. Engrossed, Posey delves into a geography lesson, her mind captivated by the mysteries of Somerton Beach. Her bright eyes light up with curiosity as she traces the outlines of distant lands. The books around her seem to whisper tales of faraway places, fueling her inquisitive spirit. In her imagination, she is already there, feeling the sand between her toes and the ocean breeze in her hair. In her room, Posey is surrounded by marine life posters and coastal maps, bathed in the ethereal glow of a holographic display. The holographic display flickers with articles and climate data, casting a stark light on Posey's focused expression. She delves deeper into the digital depths, searching for answers amidst the alarming data about Somerton Beach. The weight of the information settles over Posey, her expression hardening with resolve. In the sun-drenched room, Posey sits amidst a sea of books, her bright eyes reflecting a world of marine wonders. Sunlight dances through the window, casting a magical glow on Posey as she delves into wildlife of Summerton Beach. Each page turned is a step deeper into the mysteries of the ocean, her young mind captivated by tales of marine life. Lost in the pages, Posey dreams of the day she will explore the real Summerton Beach, bringing the book to life. Posey is surrounded by a vibrant display of holographic data, a digital world swirling around her. Tourism statistics for Summerton Beach flicker across the screen, painting a vivid picture of a destination in flux. She navigates through a labyrinth of articles and market analyses, each scroll deepening the lines of concern on her face. Posey is immersed in the data, her brow furrowed as she seeks answers within the digital depths. In the stark light of her monitor, Posey is consumed by her work. Papers surround her, each one a piece of the puzzle she is determined to solve. Her expression is one of unwavering resolve as she meticulously reviews every detail. With a deliberate motion, she straightens the stack, a silent promise of clarity. She is ready to present her findings, each document a testament to her dedication. The room holds its breath, awaiting the unveiling of her hard-won truths.